The Milwaukee School of Engineering has not only held a history of academic excellence, but also a great environment for allowing the interests of the student body to prosper. Among the more than 70 student organizations currently active with MSOE, one is particularly devoted to the appreciation of music. Beginning in the academic year of 2004, the Symphony Orchestra's mission was to encourage the development of musical talent and skill of all levels, as well as to heighten the appreciation of various types of music. Musicianship and character builds through the orchestra's weekly rehearsals, semi-annual concerts, various smaller ensemble performances, and quarterly social events. The Symphony Orchestra was first conceived by an incoming freshman student from Seattle, Washington. John Shee, a violinist and business student with a strong musical history, was disappointed to find few musical outlets happening on MSOE campus. While John's incredible energy and devotion gave the idea momentum, his warm friendliness drew in a number of his freshman colleagues as well. Ashley York, a technical communications student and vocalist with a solid background in music theory, became the orchestra's first conductor. Jeffrey Chan, an architectural engineering student and trumpetist, brought his great charisma and interpersonal skills to the group, adding both members and performance opportunities. Andrew Tim, an electrical engineering student and cellist, and Aaron Anderson, a biomedical engineering student and baritone player, helped in drafting the Symphony Orchestra's first constitution and structuring the group as a whole. Clayton Fitzgerald, a mechanical engineering student and clarinetist, helped keep the organization on track and well organized as treasurer and secretary. Soon after the orchestra began, the team of students was joined by two advisors, John Burowitz, a general studies professor, and Mary Nielsen, a registrar. These advisors continue to offer direction and support for the organization throughout the years. The Symphony Orchestra typically registers about 30 members of various expertise. Woodwinds, brass, percussion, and strings rehearse together every week for 2 hours under the direction of Jeff and Ashley. These rehearsals typically take place in the Todd Ware Auditorium. Here we join Jeff Chan as he works with the brass and woodwinds.
I think the orchestra is a culmination of musicians here at MSOE that join a group that truly want to make music and definitely continue making music from high school or from earlier, who wants to continue into college.
Since the orchestra began in 2004, it has expanded to include a few ensembles. The string ensemble, the brass ensemble, and the choir are ensembles that perform not only at concerts, but MSOE community events as well. Some of these events include the Women in the Workplace Banquet, the Presidential Scholarship Dinner, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and others. Currently, the organization is looking into adding another constituent group, the jazz band. Finding members for an artistic musical group in a college dedicated to engineering and business is not as difficult as one might imagine. A great deal of musical understanding begins with logical and mathematical relationships, and that is one field where engineering majors are very strong. At the same time, musical expression is the perfect avenue for many students to artistically convey themselves.
I'd say it's a great group of people who are trying to express themselves, and well, obviously it's harder to express yourself in doing math and equations like that, but through music they're learning to express themselves in just so many different ways.
The fact is, many prospective MSOE students have a surprisingly strong musical background, and they feel much more encouraged to apply to MSOE after hearing that there is a music program available. Many of the members are active in both the orchestra and in an ensemble.
A lot of people have talents, and a lot of people fail to show off those talents, but there's a lot of musicians on campus, and this is one of the ways where they come in and definitely show off their talents and perform. I think this is probably one of the best opportunities here at MSOE.
Throughout the years, the vision John Shee shared with MSOE has endured with the student leaders that carry on. It's all about bringing great musicians together and playing great music.